And today, reacting to Turning Straight Men Out in Prison, Big D, the Friendly Pred. That's a scary and painful title by our boy Jay Williams. This is a new video he actually dropped recently. So shout out to him, shout out bro, and you already know we're gonna get into a scary story. Let's do it, man. Y'all sad. Oh, my battery. Where y'all think Jay Williams got that music from at the beginning?
Man, you already know what it is. Jay Williams, let's live life, and we're back. Things aren't always what they seem, especially in jails, especially in the prisons. What you see may not be what it actually is. You see this man walking with the boy. You see the boy walking with the man. You see the man pursuing the boy. And right out the gate, you've judged him. You've judged them.
Yeah.
Now, with the guy in today's story, a lot of times he wouldn't be going after boys. Oh, no. He would go after people like me and you. Not to say he went after me. He never went after me. Because somebody's going to be, oh, like you said, me and you, so he went after you. No, he didn't go after me. What I'm saying, he would go after normal guys. And in a certain amount of time, they wouldn't be normal guys no more.
Hey! Jesus! Thing is, like, I know for a fact, I don't give a damn. I ain't been in the situation. It don't matter though. I know for a fact I could never and would never be coerced out of my spot, my position like that. There's just no way. There's no way that I would flip out of my skin and just do a complete 180 out of my skin to be like, man, matter of fact, I mean, maybe I get. Nah. Almost vomited even saying that.
That guy that looked just like us had transformed.
Yeah, that nigga had some sexual deviancy going on.
And time again. To a guy that wasn't seasoned yet, you would see it and think, oh, he's one of those. He's one of those bandits. He likes to take guys and make them do things they didn't want to do. And that's where today's story starts. But the man that I thought was just a monster, a man that I thought was violating people in the worst possible ways possible, only to find out that wasn't the case at all.
Game.
He would feed them, fight for them, protect them, walk hand in hand with them, and live together almost to say in holy matrimony. But he would never keep one very long. No sooner he got done with this one, he'd move on to the next. Things aren't always what they seem. Or are they? I guess we'll find out in today's story. Using your assumptions, guessing, thinking you know what's up when in reality, you don't know shit. With all that being said, you know how to seen it, you know how to lived it, so let's relive it. It always amazed me how somebody would automatically give you the name Big something. Like I'm Jay. And all it takes is somebody to call me Big J. Hey, what up, Big J? What you been doing, Big J? And say that a couple times. And the next thing you know, my name becomes Big J. I just went from being J to Big J. I'm not the biggest dude in the world. I'm not a small dude, but I'm not the biggest dude in the world. That's the dude in today's story, Big D. Now, he has an actual name.
Oh, whoa.
Big D something. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to say Big D. I know that's kind of taboo with the situation and the topic at hand, Big D. No pun intended. That's not what we're going with it. But he was not the biggest dude. This dude is coming in 5'9", 5'10", maybe 200 pounds. Dark black dude, kept a little high and tight haircut, almost a military haircut, but not, what's a better way? Like the Boosie face. But he had more of a chiseled physique, wide body, if you may. This was a dude I saw in the yard with the boys. Always with the boys or with a boy. Now, he had homeboys he kicked it with. Remember, I've told you in the past, you are who you hang out with. So if you run with the boys, you're going to hang out with dudes that have boys. Other guys will say, what's up to you? But for the most part, I'm not really going to kick it with you if I know you have a boy. Because then the other boys that are watching look at me, and they see me hanging out with you, and they see that you have a boy.
Oh, he with that
now
activity.
They think that since I'm on the field, I play baseball. And I don't. I mean, I do, but not that type of baseball. You get where I'm going with this. The one thing that stood out to me about this dude is he never was with the same boy very long. And then outside of being with the boy, I would see him at times walking with guys that were very much straight men. And then you would fast forward and you look at him like, where'd he get the new boy from? Oh, that's not a new boy. He done turned another one out. It's very common with D.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all have sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work, Dior supporting a finesse, they're trying to take your data, and it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro.
I'm just gonna call him D. I don't like the big D
for
part.
So,
I'm not gonna keep saying big D this whole video every time I reference to. That's what it would be with D. He would be with a boy one day, and then a couple weeks later, you'd fast forward, and he'd be with a straight guy, and then you'd fast forward a couple weeks, and
then,
the guy would no longer be straight. Which led my convict thinking is, he's a bandit. He's turning these men out. Anytime I'd seen with a new one, they'd be walking, and they'd be smoking, walking the track, or they'd be sitting on the bleachers, or they'd be over kicked up by the wall, whatever it may be, I knew what was coming. Now, the thing that separated him from the treetops and the jinglings and dudes I've talked about in the past is I'd never heard of any violence. Never was it him walking with the boy and the boy's got a big black eye, which is what happens with a lot of these guys. They start giving them things. They start getting them to gain trust in them. And the next thing you know, they pounce on their prey. It's what predators do. They sit back, they wait, they watch. When the time is right, they strike. Never once did I see any
knocking
of these
their head off,
beat up. Never once did they appear to be doing something they didn't want to do, or did they ever appear to be afraid of D. Now, D didn't discriminate when it came to the dudes. You could be white, you could be black. It didn't matter. He would take you and he would turn you.
Hey.
I never personally had any dealings with D. Never.
He used to braid hair. See, bro.
So he's not going to be doing my hair. And
but this the thing, I ain't even want to, unless you a barber, nigga, I don't even want a nigga in my head, like doing my dread, like give me a retwist. You know what I'm saying? I know it's probably different in print, but like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just gonna wear the low joint. Just hit the low. But I'm out here, man, I need a woman in my hair, bro. I'm not trying to have nothing nigga standing over me in my shit. Not in my shit, but like in my hair for, you know what I'm saying, over an hour. You feel me? Like, that's a haircut. Let me get a haircut and we gone. And I come on here.
Comes up and tries to spark up some type of conversation for no reason. The first thing I'm going to think is, oh, you think I'm sweet. You think you're going to do me like you did him?
You're about to finesse me.
Why are you even conversating with me? We know what you do. I don't even remember how D ended up in our pod. I don't remember exactly when he came in, what the situation was. All I know is that he goes from being on the yard to now being in our exact housing unit to now being in my exact pod. And I would watch him go out every single day, every single rec call, and go meet with that boy on the yard. He'd take commissary out to the yard, take him tobacco on the yard, take him whatever it was. If he copped a little bit of wine from the wine dude, he's going to take it out on the yard and he's going to split it with the boy, and they're going to sit out there and drink some cups of wine on the prison yard. Kind of like you would do with your wife on a nice summer day. But anyways, he ends up in our pod. And he's constantly going out to the yard to meet up with this boy. He's going to the chow hall to meet up with this boy. There's two chow halls, chow hall A, chow hall B. This side of the yard goes to A, we go to B. Well, he would go there and sneak into chow hall A to hang out with the boy. Now, I don't know what happened with him and this boy in particular. This is a tall white dude he was hooked up with. I don't know what happened. But whatever it may be, one day the lover's quarrel happens. And they're no longer speaking. You fast forward another week, the boy's got a new man, and D is back on the prowl. We get a new white dude in our pod with a couple other dudes, and they come in from somewhere, wherever it may be. Who cares? They show up in the pod. There's certain things you don't want to do coming into a prison like this. You don't want to come in and hang out with guys that are considered weak. You don't want to come in and hang out with guys that have been victimized time and time again. Know who you're about to put yourself around. And if you can't find no one solid to be around, stay to yourself until you find someone that's a little more tough than everybody else. Don't go hanging out with the victims. This dude comes in, they put him in a cell with an older guy who doesn't bother anybody. He goes and works every day and comes back. So this guy's mostly by himself all the time. And no sooner than he gets in there, he goes and starts hanging out with these dudes that play Magic the Gathering. Now, I don't have any problem with anybody that does the role-playing games, but guys in prison are going to joke on you.
I was about to say, that's crazy. That's wild. That's what's up that people can still find. Like, you know, this is what I like to do with my people. Okay, for sure. But in a place like that where there's just a bunch of bullies and a bunch of niggas that's just like, you know, ready to get on you, I'm surprised that that's what they doing.
Or did Penis Head the Gathering? Oh, the magic little sword swallowers, daggers and dildos. Like, dudes had a bunch of them that played the card games and the 12-sided dices and all that, but it was never my thing. I watched them dudes get picked on time and time again. This guy comes in and immediately sees these guys playing the magic games and doing this and that, and that's who he goes and flocks. So it would seem all is good in prison. Everything is going as it should be. I played the doorway a lot. I used to just stand in my doorway. I'd be chilling there smoking or whatever it was, but I stood in my doorway a lot. Would lean on my door and I would just watch what was going on. Watching the inner movements of a prison is almost like watching a show. If you watch long enough, you're going to see something happen. Then there's the boring parts of the show. That's prison. But what I did see on this day is when he gets up from that table from playing this game, and for whatever reason he was going to his cell, I see D follow behind him and starts talking to him. Not no aggressive type thing, just walking with him and talking with him. I've also told you about accepting things from guys in prison. What may seem friendly or like somebody's looking out usually isn't. This is a dog-eat-dog world where money is hard to come by, where everybody in there is in survival mode at all given moments. You don't see dudes doing nice things like that. You just...
When does that ever happen, even in the free world, where a nigga just coming up to you like, hey, man, I just want to show love and give you $100, man. Here you go, bro. You gonna be, like a normal person, gonna be like, huh? What? You sure? No strings attached, right? And you just want to get it to me. And you know what I'm saying? I guess, you feel me? And they start trying to do the... It's like when you at the mall. There's a spot over here at the mall. And what they do is so bogus. They got me one time and it pissed me off. I'm walking. And nigga like, hey, bro, you dropped something. It's the oldest trick in the fucking book. Hey, bro, you dropped something. I'm like, huh? I'm looking around. And he walk up to me. Hey, bro, let me give you one of these for free, man. I'm like... Like, you know, I'm like, what's this? It's cologne. I'm like, oh, no, I'm straight. Bro, it's free. Like, it's free. I'm going to give you this for free. Like, I'm just trying to give it to you. Like, come over here. Let me give you one for free. I'm like, all right, man, come on. I go to get the joint. He like, all right, so just buy this, and I'm going to give you this right here for free. I'm like, bro, you bitch ass nigga. I'm going to slap your bitch ass. I was mad as hell.
I'm not going to say it don't happen, but 9 times out of 10, if somebody gives you something, you owe something in return. Whether it be 2 items for that one, or he wants your people to send money in and pay for it, or later that day he wants a phone call, whatever it may be, when somebody gives you something, you usually owe them something back in return. That's how it goes. This is that world. Now, I need to set the tone for you. This white dude he didn't appear to be gay. He didn't put off anything that I saw that would strike me as, oh yeah, he's one of those. Somebody's going to snatch him up. Oh yeah, he's undercover. Somebody's going to snatch him up. No, just a regular ass white dude. Couple tattoos here and there. Kind of that listens to a little hip hop alternative type dude. But he goes to his cell. D follows him. He goes in the cell. D stands at the doorway talking to him. After a couple minutes, he comes out the cell, goes back over the table. D walks with him, he gets the table. D spins off and goes in his direction. Now, I watch these dudes sit there and play this game, and I look over at D's doorway, and there he is, just standing, just watching. What he's doing is he's getting a feel for this guy. Kind of like if you meet a female you like, right?